you mean a Democrat sided with Republicans to reopen the government? Why would you do that? You guys are making it so hard to be a Democrat. Because where is the backbone? Where is the back? Like, why did you even shut the government down for 40 plus days if all you were going to do is capitulate in the end? What was the point of it? If the Republicans don't give in, then damn it, you don't give in. It's a stalemate. But once again, people who are completely tone deaf, the country is telling you what they want. Do you not see what ICE is doing to people out here? Do you not see SNAP benefits? Did Donald Trump kowtow when it came to giving SNAP benefits? No. The judge said, hey, you have to release him. He said no. He took it to the Supreme Court. He is doing everything he can possibly do to not meet in the middle. There is no middle with Donald Trump. There is no middle with the Republican Party. It's either you do what we tell you to do or nothing will be done. So nothing needs to be done. And I'm shout out to TSA, air traffic controllers, all of the people who have been working and not being paid. My heart definitely goes out to them. But one of the most beautiful things about this shutdown is seeing the return of humanity. Seeing the amount of people who were out on the streets donating food, putting food banks in their front yards, buying groceries for people in the grocery stores. Like, we haven't really seen humanity like this in a while. And it proved that we know how to take care of each other when it really comes down to it. We all know what the outcome is going to be. The subsidies are going away. People's health care premiums are going to spike. You guys act like you're dealing with a rational party. These people are radical on the right. They like to talk about the radical left, but they are radical and unwielding in terms of what they're willing to do to get what they want. I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed. It was one glimmer of hope that the Democratic Party was finally standing up and saying enough is enough. And you couldn't even be steadfast in that. And when all of these people who cannot afford their health care premiums moving forward are not able to afford them, I want you to remember, to the 8 of you who crossed that line, that you did this. Because worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, if we would have held steadfast and forced Republicans into a filibuster, it meant that when we got back into office, it was game on. Let's get rid of the Electoral College. Let's pack the Supreme Court. Let's do what needs to be done to undo all of the craziness that happens. But you guys continue to try to want to play fair. Do you not see that they're not playing fair? It's not that complicated. And everyone, all 8 of them, look like octogenarians. And I'm not being ageist. I'm just saying, you ain't got that long. No shade, but the rest of us are going to have to live with the repercussions of the choices that you made. And again, we've been watching town halls across the country. We've been watching people marching in the streets, standing up, no kings, no kings. Are you guys not seeing what we're seeing? Are you not hearing what we're hearing? Yes, it was an inconvenience that SNAP benefits were being cut off, but they didn't have to be cut off because they were entitled to those payments. Donald Trump refused to pay them. Yes, it was terrible that federal workers were laid off and TSA wasn't being paid, air traffic controllers weren't being paid. But there were already mechanisms in place to make sure that they weren't. Donald Trump refused to follow them. I feel like everybody needs to go. Everybody. I don't want any of them. I don't want Schumer, Jeffries. I don't want, start from ground zero. We need new, young, fresh, civilly disobedient. We need AOC energy. The only person who can stay is Bernie Sanders. The only person over 50 who gets to stay is Bernie Sanders. The rest have got to go. Comment below. I want to know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.